We all want the best for our kids. For many of us, that means them having a college education. Unfortunately, it can be very expensive. What's up, Legacy Builders? I'm Rob.
I'm Reshawn, and this is Learn, Hustle, Grow. We help you build wealth and explore entrepreneurship so that you can leave a legacy.
She's a travel agent.
He's a realtor.
And we are debt-free entrepreneurs.
Our ability to save for our kids' college was one of the things that gave us the courage to leave the corporate workplace. Note, we recorded this video before what has now become known as the 2020 market crash, before COVID-19 was declared a pandemic, before the national stay-at-home quarantine was initiated. You'll notice that there are a few discrepancies in the video. However, the content is incredible. We think you will find this information extremely useful, and if that's the case, please make sure you give us a thumbs up. There are a number of ways to save for college. While we have listed 6 college savings vehicles here on the screen, in this video, we will focus on how we did it. Number 1, start saving early in a college 529 savings plan.
Yes.
What is a 529? A 529 is a tax advantage savings plan designed to encourage saving for college.
As of 2020, over 30 states offer an income tax credit or a tax deduction on 529 contributions.
Money invested in a 529 can grow tax-free and be withdrawn tax-free for qualified education expenses at accredited institutions.
These include colleges, universities, vocational schools, and trade schools.
According to savingforcollege.com, money in a 529 can also be used to pay for graduate school expenses.
It can even be used up to $10,000 per year per beneficiary for elementary and high school tuition fees.
If you are a big proponent of private school, make sure you take advantage of a 529.
Number 2, make a solid plan for college savings. We began saving for college late. We became parents when we were broke.
In our 20s, we struggled to make ends meet, and we accumulated quite a bit of debt.
Before we go any further, please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell.
We don't want you to miss a single video. We made up for our late start by taking advantage of a down market. In 2009, we began saving aggressively. For 5 years, the market did the rest.
While you might have an opportunity to play catch up, starting early is probably the best way to go.
Planning ahead is one of the keys to success for planning and investing for any big goal.
It can take a long time for your savings to build and for your earnings to compound.
Starting to save for college as early as possible can really make a huge difference.
You'll have time to save more money and more time for your money to potentially grow.
Saving in a 529 means that your money is invested in the stock market.
For everybody out there who have not saved in the stock market or started saving for college yet, you may have an opportunity to get in on this dip soon.
We are currently in the longest running bull market in history.
Word.
This market started in March of 2009.
As they say, what goes up must come down. Economists believe that we are long overdue for a market correction.
The market moves quickly. If you are waiting to make a move, get ready.
Do you have a 529? If not, open one with your bank or online brokerage firm.
When the time comes, you'll need to select your investments.
Initially, we chose an age-based option.
This option automatically shifts your investment mix from more aggressive to more conservative as your child approaches college age.
This is a great way to get started. You don't have to know anything about investing to select a fund based on your child's age.
One of the best things about these funds is that with the choice of a single investment, you actually have a diversified portfolio.
These funds can help minimize a market downturn just when those tuition bills are due.
In our case, when we saw the market exploding, we actually went towards a moderate fund, which would allow the funds to grow more quickly.
Our goal was to take advantage of the market returns without a ton of risk.
Number 3, treat college savings like a monthly bill and try to increase the amount you put towards it over time.
Think about your college savings as a bill to pay. Trust me, the real bills are on their way soon enough.
We set up monthly automated contributions to make sure that we were consistent with our savings plan.
Because we began saving once our oldest hit high school, we invested $500 a month and any extra when our income allowed it.
Once you've established a savings habit, try to increase the amount when you receive bonuses or pay increases.
Every dollar counts when you have a big savings goal.
Talk to kids early about your expectations around their contributions to college expenses.
If you expect your child to contribute to college costs, it's important to have that conversation.
Because our oldest son was an A student, our conversations primarily revolved around applying for scholarships.
We were in for a rude awakening. The larger the scholarships, the more competitive.
The smaller scholarships required almost the same amount of time and effort to complete the applications.
It is not enough for your child to be a great student and a member of a club. Your child needs to be the president of that club.
In addition to taking on leadership roles, there are kids writing their own software applications and founding new campus organizations.
Here's a tip. Class rankings are set fairly early. Enroll your high school student their freshman year into AP courses.
If dual credit courses are available, do that too.
When it came to competing for scholarships, our six-figure income household did not help our case.
In addition to completing the form for federal student aid, we probably applied for 30 scholarships and didn't get anything.
Keep in mind, there are students applying for at least 100 scholarships with much greater need.
Our oldest son observed that students who contributed to the cost of their education seemed to be more focused.
He believes it's a good idea to spend the first 2 years at community college before taking on the cost and responsibility of a 4-year experience.
Having a discussion around paying for college can empower your kids to take ownership of their future.
Get them involved in planning for their future. It should be a shared responsibility.
Number 5, consider getting help. We were so confident that good grades were the key to admission and scholarships that it never dawned on us to get help.
There are consultants who get paid to coach you through the process of college admission.
Rob and I are first-generation college graduates. If this service was around when we went to college, our family certainly didn't have the money to pay for it.
If you are uncomfortable with opening a self-managed 529, then you may want to consider hiring a financial advisor.
Working with an advisor can help you get on track with your college savings and help you feel more confident about your choices.
So, a 529 sounds like a great idea, right? What's the downside?
Well, you won't have as many investment options as you would in a traditional brokerage account.
Also, the fees may be high. Make sure you understand the fee structure.
If the options for your state are unattractive, find out if you can choose a plan from a different state.
Because Texas has no state tax, there was no tax benefit to invest in a Texas 529.
With that in mind, we chose a Wisconsin plan based on the investment options available and the fee structure.
A 10% penalty applies for non-qualified withdrawals. What if your child decides not to go to college?
If this is the case, you have the ability to change the name of the beneficiary on the plan.
You can assign it to another child. Think nieces, nephews, or grandchildren.
What's the alternative to saving in a 529 plan? Well, if you have the discipline not to access the funds, consider saving in a traditional brokerage account.
The important thing is to get your child or children involved.
It will help them to understand the true cost of college and the potential long-term impact of borrowing.
Are you saving for your child's college? If so, how are you doing it?
Do you have a 529 plan? If so, how did you choose the investments? We want to hear from you.
Comment below.
See you in the next video.